You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Hawthorne versus Brown.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Good day. Ms. Hawthorne, you are here today because you say your high school sweetheart, Mr. Brown, is a smooth-talking deadbeat who got you pregnant 3 years ago and is now denying your baby. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Brown, you say Ms. Hawthorne is a desperate liar who will say and do anything in order to have a family with you. You claim there is no way you could have fathered her child, and you intend to prove that today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Hawthorne, why do you say Mr. Brown is a deadbeat?
He doesn't do anything for Chase. He doesn't come see him, anything.
And that makes you so angry
Yes.
because you feel like
Because-
he's not honoring his responsibility?
Right. And plus, I grew up without a father. So I don't want my kid to grow up how I did.
And so, Mr. Brown, Ms. Hawthorne says you acting like a deadbeat. Why?
Your Honor, this baby isn't mine. I desperately believe that she's emotionally attached to me, and she desperately wants to have a family with me.
It's not true because me and DeAndre, we were in a relationship. We were high school sweethearts. You know, I was all about him and everything. Everything was good until he started cheating.
So this was your high school sweetheart?
Yes, I lost my virginity to him.
And you say everything was going fine?
Yes,
Until
he
what?
started cheating. Started cheating on me.
You started cheating, Mr. Brown?
Well, Your Honor, we was living in two different parts of the city. So she was living in the suburbs, and I was living in the city. At the first beginning of the relationship.
What does that have to do with cheating?
Yeah, that's true.
This doesn't even make any sense now. I thought you said he was your everything. You all met in high school. You lost your virginity to him. So
Yes.
you went to high school together?
No, we were separate. He's in Chicago and I'm in the suburb.
Okay,
So we
'cause I'm
started
like,
dating
how?
through
What is
online.
happening?
We were dating online. That's how we found out about each other.
Oh, so you all met online.
Online, right. And
But it
so
was
we were
during
like,
when you were in high school.
Right. And so we were dating online, but it actually took a year after we started seeing each other because we were young, we didn't have transportation. to
So
see
you
each other
met
till after a
online, you
year.
lived in two different places.
Yeah.
And you all were going back and forth
Yeah.
until you figured out how to meet up.
Yes.
How long after you met online did you meet up?
A year.
So it was a
afterward.
year.
Yes.
And then you
So-
say you lost your virginity to this man who
Yes.
you met online.
Yes.
Note to all the parents in the gallery whose high school kids are playing online.
Yeah.
Okay?
Your Honor, we only had sex one time, and that was in 2014 in August.
No.
That only one time. We wasn't going back and forth. I wanted to continue to
Okay,
move on.
so listen. Chase is 2 years old. So clearly it did go on and on past one sexual encounter because you wouldn't be a potential father had you not continued to have sex with her. Chase is only 2.
Exactly.
So what happened where you all reconnected during the period of time when Chase could have potentially been conceived?
It was in December 9th of 2015.
You all reconnect, or did you get back together? What happened?
So I was pretty much leaving my significant other. I was coming over to talk to Bria about us not seeing each other anymore. So we was in the car and we ended up getting into a heated moment, and both of us started kissing and ended up having sex in the back seat.
We were talking about getting back together, Your Honor. That's what the whole...
So wait, you told her this is the last time you're gonna see each other.
No.
And you said he was trying to figure out how to fix the relationship.
Yes, that's
So you
what we
have
talked
sex
about.
in the back of this car.
Yes.
Is this the day you feel like you conceived Chase?
Yes.
Your Honor, I pleased her
Your-
and I didn't finish, Your Honor.
Your Honor, that's a complete
Oh,
lie.
you're saying you didn't
complete
finish
lie.
the act.
Actually, I warned him. I told DeAndre, I was like, I'm not on birth control. So I said, it's at you at your own risk.
So, Your Honor,
So
that
do what
is
you will.
the reason why I did not finish, because She wasn't on birth control, so why would I proceed
But you were the only person I was with, so I don't.
So
But-
you say you didn't complete the act, and so therefore you can't be Chase's biological father.
Correct, because before I came to her, I had sex with my girlfriend.
What? Okay.
You had sex with your girlfriend before you came to see Miss Hawthorne?
Correct, Your Honor.
This doesn't make any kind of sense.
And I missed my period in January. So, like, we were having sex around the end of November, beginning of December of 2015.
This is a shady situation from the beginning.
You said it's shady.
It's a shady
Oh, who's
situation.
shady?
I never had a conception date.
This is a shady
Your Honor,
situation.
never had
Okay,
a
hold on. Wait, just wait. Let me ask the questions and you all answer them, because y'all talking about all over the place. I mean, you all are sitting there operating off of two completely different understandings. You think you in the back of a car getting back together. He think he in the back of a car saying goodbye.
All right.
And Chase up here wondering, when are these two gonna get it together? Because I'm two, and I need a mother and a father. Now answer the questions I ask and make some sense when you answer them. Mr. Brown,
Yes, Your Honor.
you say it's a shady situation,
Correct.
but you the #1 shade tree, because you had sex with your girlfriend, then came there and had sex with Miss Hawthorne. She told you she wasn't on birth control. You did it anyway, because you didn't have no self-control, and you weren't prepared, and you was over there having your cake, eating it too, baking another one, and getting the ingredients for a third. I know how this works.
But Your Honor,
So therefore, you do know you could be Chase's biological father. Now I want to know why you doubt it.
Your Honor, she had a boyfriend at the time.
Okay.
I did not. Me and this guy, we were roommates. We decided in
Your Honor.
June of 2015 to move in together.
Is this a guy you've been intimate with ever?
No, never at all. He was just a friend.
So you're gonna move in with someone and not have sex with them.
Yes.
A male being is not
Yes.
gonna try anything with you to
No,
have sex.
not if he's just a friend. Not if we never had that type of relationship.
But how would he feel about that?
We don't even talk. We stopped talking when I moved out September of 2015. I moved back into my
So
mom's house.
is it your testimony, Miss Hawthorne, that during the window of time when Mr. Brown had moved on, had a whole different girlfriend and everything, that you were with no one else?
I was not doing anything with anybody else.
That is your testimony?
Yes.
All right. Take me to the birth. When Chase was
Yes.
born, do you notify Mr. Brown?
No. We were not on like good speaking terms at the moment.
But this is the father of your child.
Yes.
So speaking terms or not, didn't he deserve to know that the child was about to come into the world?
I notified DeAndre September 24th, so a day right after. I wanted to make sure everything was good with Chase after
Your Honor.
giving birth and everything.
Your Honor, how if the baby is
That don't
born?
make no kind of sense.
No,
Because
but-
if you're going to call him the day after, then why wouldn't you let him know that his baby was coming if you knew it was his baby?
Because Your Honor, how are you gonna let me know?
All right, these are the many questions neither one of you all can answer. So now Chase is 2 years old, and you say Mr. Brown hasn't been a part of his life at all.
Not at all. He's only seen him 4 times.
Your Honor, I feel trapped in the situation.
How?
I feel trapped.
How
in
do
the
you feel trapped?
Because first off, you didn't let me know that you was pregnant until 14 weeks later.
Okay, so you trapped yourself in the backseat of the car when you really should have come and broke up with her, but instead you decide to have sex with her because you sitting around here. No, really. When you in simple mode, you get simple results. You went over there and you had sex. Now you could be the father. Next point.
Okay, so if she pretty much went so long without telling me, okay, that this baby could be possibly mine, but how you gonna tell me that you want me in this life and you pretty much telling me the day before or the day of?
To that point, I will say that the whole thing of her telling you after the baby was born and you feeling like you didn't get an opportunity to be there, I do feel like those scenarios are the setup for doubt. That's how they happen. And so the doubt that you're sitting with right now is still a doubt that you created, you helped to create because you had sex with her. But you're here, and now I want to know why you haven't stepped up and done anything for Chase in 2 years. Since you know you could potentially be this child's biological father.
Your Honor, I wouldn't say that I haven't done anything.
What
for
have
this
you done?
baby. I've actually sent her money each month.
How much money?
Lie.
However much money that she
Lie.
asks.
You
for.
say you send her money every month?
Yes.
Lie
Okay,
again.
so Ms. Hawthorne, did he give you money every month?
No.
So
Like,
who's
he would
helping?
give me
Who's
money?
helping you with Chase?
Mom.
Mom, I want you to stand up. Step over to the podium. State your name for the court, please.
Carolyn Hawthorne.
All right, Ms. Hawthorne, do you believe Mr. Brown is Chase's biological father?
Definitely. I believe that he has said it on texts that he has sent, all kinds of proof. He looked just like him. I mean, how can you deny that beautiful baby? I mean, he's gorgeous. And to say, no, this is not my child, it's ridiculous. And he's never been there for him. I'm one person can say he's never been there because I do everything for him. I buy his food, I get his milk, I buy his diapers. He's sick, I make sure he go to the doctor. I am the father. You can forget about all that rest.
Your
I
Honor.
am the father.
Ms. Hawthorne, what do you want to say to Mr. Brown?
I want him to step up and be a father to this child. He needs a father to guide him.
Your Honor, if I feel that this baby is not mine,
How could
The
you feel that
potential-
way, though, and you were the only one I'm with? Like, you make no sense.
but you was with a whole nother guy.
Way
Giving-
before.
Mom, Ms. Hawthorne, when you testify, you seem to say that Mr. Brown is pretty much, he's indicated to you that he knows he's the father, that he believes he's the father.
Right, he sent a
through
text
text.
to me. Right.
How?
He sent a December the 4th, I text him and asked him, I said, Bria is not working. Can you get something for the baby? And he said, I don't have the money now. I said, well, I guess Chase won't have a Christmas.
You submitted those texts to the court. Let me look in my file. You write to him and say, I'm afraid that Chase at this point will not have the Christmas he deserves. Make things right with your son because he didn't ask to be born.
I didn't
That's
do
what
that.
you write. Mr. Brown responds, trust me, he will have a good Christmas, no worries. I'll just start checking periodically on what he needs and deliver it to him. Mr. Brown also says, I'm trying my best here. You think I'm happy about not being able to get him gifts on Christmas? I'm not. It hurts me. These texts sound like you've accepted that Chase is your child and you know that it's your responsibility as a father to make sure he has a nice Christmas.
So, pretty much as my grandmother told me, the baby is yours until proven otherwise. So, accepted this fact, I tried to do pretty much everything I can for it, even though I'm working on trying
You
to
haven't done anything.
build myself to make my son
We haven't done
have a better future.
Do you spend time with Chase?
No.
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 You
I'm,
don't.
I'm always
No, he's
working.
only seen him 4 times.
You've only seen him 4 times in over 2 years.
Almost 3.
And this could potentially be your son.
Correct.
So what happened to what your grandmother said then?
So pretty much, she explains to me, hey, you know.
I know what she said.
If you know that this baby is not yours, but you're not going to get a DNA test to prove it, then you should try to at least be in your son's life.
That's exactly my point. So you didn't do what your grandmother said. So you know what? We're going to do what this DNA says. Jerome, I'm ready for the results. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Hawthorne versus Brown, when it comes to 2-year-old Chase Hawthorne, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Brown, you are not the father.
Is that a joke?
No.
Oh, boy.
The DNA does not lie and it
God.
does not joke. Mr. Brown is not your child's biological father.
But I didn't have sex with nobody else. He the only person I had sex with.
Well, in this courtroom, that really means nothing. It's about the DNA. I mean, we often say, I'm the judge, but the DNA is the jury. The DNA is going to come with the verdict. It's going to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And you here, so you can let go of that lie you put in your head. What are you going to do for Chase?
Find out who his father is. Because apparently he's not it. I don't see how this is really a show.
Find out who his father is. And if you don't remember, maybe you ask some friends. It may take some time. It's somebody. Because Chase did not get here on his own. Let's figure out who it is. All right? All right. Court is adjourned.